Here is the Avast Security News Roundup for the week ending May 20th, 2022. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and get involved. Here comes digital product placement. Both Amazon Prime Video and NBCU's Peacock have unveiled beta programs that allow products and product ads to be digitally placed in their streaming content. During the Interactive Advertising Bureau's Newsfronts convention this month, Amazon showed off its virtual product placement service and NBCU spotlighted its in-scene service. Both will give advertisers the ability to digitally place ads, billboards, and products into movies and shows during post-production, meaning the ads can be switched out periodically. Video games already feature this service, and Bloomberg says product placement is a $23 billion industry. For more on this story, see Gizmodo. DOJ says security researchers won't face hacking charges. The Justice Department doesn't want security researchers facing federal charges when they expose security flaws. The department has revised its policy to indicate that researchers, ethical hackers, and other well-intentioned people won't be charged under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act if they're investigating, testing, or fixing vulnerabilities in good faith. You're safe as long as you aren't hurting others and use the knowledge to bolster the security of a product, the DOJ said. Read the full story on Engadget. FCC crusade to end robocalls moves ahead. Robocalls are the #1 complaint to the FCC, and scammers have swindled billions of dollars out of Americans. Slowing the flow of these calls is a top priority for the agency, and it's trying to close remaining loopholes. On Thursday, the FCC voted on its latest effort to protect consumers. I'm going after international scam robocall campaigns that enter American networks through so-called gateway providers. These gateway providers, which are smaller, low-profile companies that hand off calls from network to network, are often used by foreign scammers to disguise phone calls entering the U.S. The new FCC requirements will ensure that the gateway providers are verifying calls before they pass them on to other operators in the States. RTB Industry shares user data hundreds of times daily. In a new report, the Irish Council for Civil Liberties uncovered the full scale of the real-time bidding industry and found that European users' data is shared an average of 376 times per day. For American users, that average jumps to 747 times. According to the report, RTB is a $117 billion industry that operates behind the scenes on websites and apps. It tracks what you are looking at, no matter how private or sensitive, and it records where you go. Google provides RTB info, which includes device information, location details, and browsing history to 4,698 companies. Though personal information is not involved, the ICCL still calls the RTB industry the biggest data breach in history. For more, see BBC News. Apple lets app raise subscription prices automatically. In a policy change this week, Apple informed users that moving forward, when developers raise the price of auto-renewable subscriptions, users will not have to opt in to be charged more. The update explained that certain conditions need to be met in order for this to happen. Specifically, a price increase cannot occur more than once per year. It cannot exceed $5 and 50% of the subscription price, or $50 and 50% for an annual subscription price, and it must be permissible by local law. Apple said users will always receive notifications alerting them of the price increase before it takes effect. Learn more at CNET. sysRV botnet variant installs crypto miners. Last week, Microsoft tweeted about a new variant of the sysRV botnet that is exploiting vulnerabilities in web apps and databases on both Windows and Linux systems to install crypto miners. The variant is called sysRV-K, and Microsoft said it can gain control of web servers. sysRV-K scans the internet to find web servers with various vulnerabilities to install itself, the company wrote. The vulnerabilities range from the path traversal and remote file disclosure to arbitrary file download and remote code execution vulnerabilities. To learn more about sysRV-K, read the Hacker News. New SIG forms to enhance ICS OT cybersecurity. Researchers and development company MITRE has announced a new special interest group that is intended to enhance cybersecurity defense for industry control systems and operational technology. MITRE is co-chair of the SIG along with the Cybersecurity Manufacturing Innovation Institute, a research organization that focuses on manufacturing and supply chain in the U.S. The goal is to provide a forum for researchers and vendors to interact and share opinions and expertise in an effort to identify and classify vulnerabilities on common attack patterns that are specific to ICS and other OT, Security Week reported. The funny side of cyber hacks. Road signs play an important role in traffic management, informing drivers of obstacles ahead or the duration of a construction project. However, they make incredibly easy targets to hack thanks to the fact operators rarely change the system's default password. Even if the password happens to be changed, simply pressing Shift and Control and typing out DIPY will reset the password back to DOTS. This led to a bunch of hacks in the late 2000s where pranksters put their own messages onto the machines. Passing drivers, like the confused as hell, saw anything ranging from jokes to song lyrics and even warnings about incoming zombies. This week's must-read on the Avast blog. Just because your iPhone is powered off doesn't mean it can't be attacked. The better we understand how adversaries can eavesdrop on our phones, the more confidence we can have in our privacy and help protect our communications. Read the article at the link listed. And that wraps up this week's Avast Security News Roundup. Stay safe, stay secure, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.